Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Welcome to Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We're live on Twitch and YouTube. Come hang out with us. Just search for @Tom and Dan Live. That's us on all socials.
Yep. Speaking of social, we've got a social media influencer, an entrepreneur, YouTuber, Matt Moreman is here.
Oh,
yeah.
hold on. There we go.
How you doing, Matt?
Damn it. Sorry.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Thanks,
sorry.
guys.
I'm very
So
sorry.
I love when Matt comes in because
Do you think that it challenged? Okay. I have a theory about why you love Matt Moreman coming in.
Yeah.
And I think that a little of it is a self-cuckling.
Okay, yeah.
I think a little of it.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
tell me
yeah.
if I'm on the right.
Yeah.
Because I think nothing motivates you more than seeing someone push your face down in a sandwich or someone to bully you passively, passive bullying you.
Yeah.
And so
He's
Matt,
like, look at me, bang your business.
Yeah, exactly. Matt Moreman comes in here. He's
I'm
like,
videotaping it.
He's like, you know what? Your business wants to be. You know what? You know what Matt Moreman is? He's Mr. T from Rocky 2. When he goes, hey, your wife want to be with a real man. Hey, Tom, your business wants to be with a real businessman, sucker.
Then he's like, eat these taxes off my spoon.
Yeah. Lick it up, mother effer. And then you do it, and then he leaves, and then tomorrow you will be motivated for our business. You have tons of great ideas, and
Oh, yeah. He always texts me like 10 different ideas after every time I come. He's like, oh, we're going to do this.
Don't do that. Can you give it a beat?
Can
you give it a beat?
Because it's hard to do that.
Don't text it. Does he thank you for coming in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's like, I got all the ideas in the world. We're going to do this and that.
You cuckolded me good. Thanks a lot, Matt Moreman.
Matt did what Dan Cummins did to me, which is they both came to me at the very infancy of their business, which they never needed to begin with, but I guess they were just patronizing me, but like, hey, tell me what you've been doing. And then I tell them my whole business. I'm like, you got to do this and this. And then they go off to start $1 million business.
I don't think Matt Moreman was ever asking you for the number.
Okay, well, I was telling him.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then they go on.
Right? Is that fair? That's fair.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when they, by the way, when they both leave, I'm like, they'll never be as successful as I am. And then
and then you look at me, you're like, you're stuck with me, little buddy.
Yeah. Then they go on to make these gigantic businesses.
Mega companies. Did you see Dan Cummins last weekend?
I know, yeah.
He did his wet, hot summer extravaganza. He's got thousands of people in the woods. He's backing up a Brinks truck. Pod money just coming from the sky.
They're paying for
room
and board.
It's
and
wild.
all the merch.
We did a show yesterday with all of our guests. Our clients came in. We have a lot of obligations. We had a bag of trash open with chili, with a cup of chili falling over, spilling it. We had a bag of trash open.
Too lazy to take us to the trash.
Too lazy. You know what? Our team left us. Normally, we'd have a butler saying, take the chili trash out. You son of a bitch. And they left.
I quit.
They
I'm like,
quit.
oh, I knew it. Anyway, sorry, Matt.
And we did the worst thing you could do when employees quit. We're like, we wanted you to quit.
We'll do it ourselves. And then we're like, they're struggling.
I don't know how to do it.
And they're like, overworked. I hate this.
And then we hate our company. Then we hate each other. Then it really gets bad. Because hating each other and hating our company, that's fine.
Yeah. Everybody does that.
But hating your family, we now hate our families.
Because we're like, you did this to me.
It's all falling apart. So a lot of the time we spend here at our business is us fantasizing about moving away from our families because we hate ourselves, our business, and our families. There.
All right. Sorry, Matt.
Maybe I'll just hire Tom. You guys want to come work for me?
I
got the goods.
I love that.
I was just saying. I'm like, I need a job shadow, Matt.
Don't say that.
He knows the business.
This is where it gets serious. He did say that with a big mouthful of sandwich. He's like, you think Matt Moreman would let me job shadow him? I got to learn some new stuff.
He's doing big things over here.
Was the trash bag next to him while he was doing that?
No, it was over near our step and repeat to take photos.
So
the chili was mine. I should have at least closed the bag.
So let's start with Obsessed Garage. How's it going? I know just from talking to you a little bit, you're continuing to expand. You're doing an insane amount of not only sales and revenue, and you got a lot of employees. And did you ever? I think the last time we talked to you, you were about to open up the new factory. Did that happen? It was out of the country.
Yeah, there was my international conquest I was planning. I got on a plane. I flew to Finland. I hated it. I hated the whole travel, and so I've ratcheted back to spend more time in North America.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But the plan was to have
America
distribution.
first. Go with America first. I love that. When you say that, we're America first. I'm finished with Finland.
The plan was to have European distribution, Australian, Middle East, Japan, and sitting on a plane for 18 hours, I'm like, this is not for me.
Yeah.
In order to do that, I'm going to have to go to these places.
Yeah.
Which I thought would be cool. But when
Yeah.
you're sitting on a plane and your time zone's all messed up,
Bunch
and,
of third world s-holes.
Oh,
Sorry.
and so I realized, look, there's more that I have to do here in North America, and so we've opened our Canadian distribution since last I talked to you. So
Okay.
we're shipping about 10% of our products in Canada.
Wow.
And then the goal is in 24 months to have a West Coast distribution, so shipping on the West Coast.
Dig it.
And so I'm trying to figure out, do we do that on our own? Like, do we build our own place and hire our own employees, or could I find an obsessed level third-party logistics provider that could do it to our standard? The likelihood of that is probably small.
So, Matt, and just to refresh all of our listeners' memories, Obsessed Garage it's a brand that you built on, obviously, your obsession with keeping your car clean,
Yep.
with detailing your own vehicles, setting up your garage in the most efficient way possible with the best tools for the job possible that you
obsessed
curated
with the
yourself.
greatest quality,
Yeah.
obsessed with the greatest level of detail.
Yeah.
And then it kind of spider-webbed or octopied itself out into many different directions. Like it became, bed and bathroom, and then it became closets, and then it became like,
whole house.
Home audio and television, and stuff like that.
Yeah, anything to do, the garage is the anchor of the obsession. So
Yeah.
I started making videos in 2014 when I was diagnosed with obsessive-compulsive disorder, and I just started talking to the camera, showing people how I wash my car, and then it turned into, well, everybody's asking me what products I use, and then I built a website to just send links, and then it turned into me packing and shipping the products, and then I got fired from my wealth management job, and then we built a brand from that. So it's become a brand.
There was another channel called Hepatitis Garage, and it didn't last as long. But the guy got diagnosed, and then he started this thing. It was kind of gross, actually. It was weird. It was just like a regular. Never mind.
You're like, oh, he touched it with his lips.
And so now I'm experiencing, apparently this is part of the process, I'm experiencing you get to a certain point, we kind of hit the rev limiter, we hit the limit of what we can produce, and now I'm, you can make a choice. You can sort of ratchet it back and make just like a mom and pop, business and clip that coupon forever. But we're talking about this off mic.
Yeah.
That's not how I'm wired. And so now I'm attempting to figure out, what's the next step? What's the next phase? What fits? What's consistent? What fits with, what I want to do? So we're going to have East Coast, West Coast distribution. One of the things I had to do in the beginning, because we're picking products from all over the world, and I'm curating them. So I'm not just going to McGuire's and saying, I want to sell your whole catalog, give me a good deal. I would go to 50 different companies, and so I didn't have great profit margins, and so I had to charge shipping. So all my customers pay shipping, to ship the product, but like 1 out of every 12 carts people actually check out because the shipping turns them off. And I knew that, and so one thing we want to be able to do is to be able to offer free shipping, and that would 2 or 3x our output right away.
Sure.
It doesn't do any good to 2 or 3x if you don't make any money, right? Because you can do this in a business where you have $100 million in revenue and you have 999, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
$99,999 in cost.
Yeah, then it's all for nothing.
Right.
And then, what? I blame Bezos for the GD free shipping. Everybody expects
I don't know how you're
free
supposed
shipping.
to do it. You have to be his size to do it.
People complain about us. They're like, oh, where's that free shipping? I'm like, we're tiny. We're a pop and pop.
So I put some products on Amazon, and it costs 40%. So it's 40% is the rough Amazon cost.
Okay.
So if you made a 50% margin, 40% of that goes to them. So they're not paying for it. Yeah, it's free shipping. They're not paying for it. The vendors on Amazon are paying for the shipping.
Yeah.
And so to solve this conundrum, to solve this issue, now I have enough track record with the vendors where I can say, hey, look, we should share in the cost of this. I can then promise I'm going to buy more of your product. So even though I'm only buying one product from you, You want to sell me 10, I'm only buying 1. If I'm buying 10 times more of that 1, it's still better than me buying all of your products.
Right.
So we can blow that one product up. And so that'll be a negotiation I'm going to do with all the vendors to say, hey, or I'll make it myself. So we're making a lot of our own products. So East Coast, West Coast distribution is the current conquest, and then I'm building a design studio in the Villages. So I'm building a showroom.
Cool.
We're going to start doing installation. So
Yeah,
so design build is what we're going to be doing of garages, closets, outdoor kitchens, things that I think are cool. Home theater. And the
Tom
Villages
has,
is a place to do that.
You might want to borrow some of Tom's outdoor kitchen design. He's been, they call him the Michelangelo of the outdoor kitchen. Isn't that what you're known as, the Michelangelo of the outdoor kitchen?
I throw roach traps down in between where the gas builds up because there's so many rats.
The rats get down there, that causing the drippings from my goddamn snacking sausage.
And then when I start my outdoor grill, I move my legs away because I think the gas is
that's the
leaking
initial
down in there.
3-second backdraft.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, if this thing blows up, it's gonna blow me in half.
You
so
just
I
gotta stand out of the way.
That's what I do. I start the grill from way over here. I'm like, just in case it blows up. And I'm like, I don't blow the grill up, I think, out of the housing rather than blow the concrete out of
The
my
housing.
Anyway.
The hardest part in business is, where do you draw the line? So is outdoor kitchen the line? Like how many products? Because you guys have experienced this. You get opportunities.
What about pool? I feel like you could
Right,
make the best pool
where do you
in
draw
the
the
world.
line?
Obsessed pools.
So I'm not interested in pools, and so that's a line for me.
Yeah.
But I am interested in cutlery. I'm interested in Japanese steak knives.
Okay.
And so is that the line?
What's the best Japanese steak knife?
My
they're
favorite is
smaller than the American steak.
My favorite is Yaxel. Yaxe, I think it's Yaxell, Yaxel knives. I don't know that they're the best, but they're.
But that's
they're my
what you
favorite.
like.
What do
Yeah.
they cost? A set of Yaxels.
A set. Say if you bought 4 steak knives, it'd be like $250, $300, something like that.
Okay,
for that.
that's not that bad.
Well,
Yeah, so like
cutlery,
a full set is $3,000.
Oh.
But that's the chef's knife and the the whole block with all the.
I mean, like, this is the guy that, like, when I said I was buying stainless cooking ware and I had to get I had a buddy that had the Le Cordon Bleu discount card because he went to school there.
Yeah.
So we went down to, like, Williams-Sonoma, and I got, like, a 2200 starter, just all-clad. But nothing, I'm sure you use
like
something
all-clad.
better.
DeMeyer would be a competitor.
But mine was
DeMeyer's my
just
favorite.
standard. I just went for the standard, they still sell it. It's like a $2,200 kit you can get.
Yeah.
But I remember you looked at me like I was insane. That stuff will last forever, man.
Probably all-clad D5 is what you bought.
Yeah, it's D5, yeah.
So.
I look for whatever Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg are. Whatever
Like a green pan, like a Walmart green pan is fine.
They're promoting.
I'm real big, and I got my daughter on this now too. Like, so now she's getting into cooking, and that is one thing where she has now got the Dennis family. Like, she's not gonna buy. She does her own eggs in the morning.
Yeah.
She's not gonna buy a cheap pan, so we have to go online and find her something that she can use that's pretty decent price, like $70 for Maisie's own egg pan.
See, where I get in trouble with the world though is I want the pans, I want the knives, I don't want to use them.
Right.
I just want to have them.
Right.
I want the pursuit, the chase, the test, the trial, So I have a combination of DeMeyer and then DeBoyer. It's DeBuyer, DeBuyer for carbon steel.
Ooh.
So you have all carbon steel pans, and my wife hates it because you have to season carbon steel.
Yeah, they're difficult.
You have to put it in the oven every so often. Put the beeswax stuff and
Beeswax?
Yeah, he likes that though. Is it calming to you to like the conditioning the
I like the
taking
messing
care
with
of it?
the tools, but I don't like to like cook.
Right, I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah,
Which really hacks the internet off. Right?
I got you.
I like all the garage stuff, but I don't like wrenching in the garage. Right? I don't like.
Yeah.
I do it. Like I'll detail. I don't like polishing a car, but I love the polisher and I like the polish.
I
and
get
like
what you're
the
saying.
pads.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like to put together the process, and then I do the polishing. I cook the meat because I need to eat the thing, right? So I need the car to be clean, and so I've had to learn this over the years. Of the obsession is with the process, with the pursuit, the journey, right? It's the journey. So I've moved like every 2 years to the last 10 years just because I love to get a new house and start over, start fresh.
It's not scary at all to you, the restart? Because
No.
a lot of people fear it.
Oh, it's my favorite. And I have a spreadsheet that like it's like the all the things you would buy. And so I think I've sent that darn spreadsheet to like 10,000 people.
Yeah, I think we talked about it, and you're constantly updating it, right?
Yeah. Just trying to find the best bed sheets. Try to find the best,
What kind of pillows do you have?
The best pillow is now I'm a stomach sleeper, side sleeper, stomach sleeper.
Okay.
So it's different than if you were.
He
a back
got me a
sleeper.
good one, but I want to see.
It's Columbia.
Okay.
Shoot, what's the
Like the fishing shirts?
Yeah. Columbia makes the best pillow. It's Columbia Cool something or other. You can only get it on Amazon.
Okay.
You can't get it on the Columbia site, but they make king size and queen size. It's magical.
Okay.
So
that's good to know.
I should sell that pillow. I've sold probably 50,000 of them to people.
Yeah.
But I don't. You know,
'Cause
you
you've
have to draw
talked
the
about
line
it.
somewhere.
Yeah.
You have to draw the line somewhere.
Oh, man, you should get in the pillow business. I heard that's a good business.
The number, yeah.
You're rich.
I started to get in the pillow business. I just couldn't wear my cross on the outside of my shirt.
I'll wear whatever. It's all about the money.
I've wanted to ask you this question for a very long time. In fact, you walked out of here the last time you were here, and then I was like, oh, crap. I wanted to ask him this question. Because, like, this is like the thing. This is like the Matt Moreman question I lay in bed thinking about. I'm like, I wonder if this has ever happened. Have you ever been using a product that you're like telling, your guys, this is the thing, this is the best, this is what I like. And then one of your guys somewhere, because I see them online fighting about their pressure washers, and they get online about their setups, and they all fight, and I love it. If you haven't been to his area just to see the people that love him fight about, like, because they'll fight with each other about stuff.
Yeah.
And it's great. Have they ever said like, hey, no, Matt, use this product? And then you did try it, and you were like, "Oh, damn, I was wrong."
All the time.
Okay,
yeah,
so what's the number one I was wrong product that you're like, man, they turned me around?
Quick Jacks.
Oh, that's a recent video. I saw that one.
I've been like the anti Quick Jacks guy, Quick Jacks hater. So Quick Jacks are they're two separate platform thingies.
You would use them, actually.
And it's kind of like it's a portable lift for your car. It lifts your car up about 20 inches off the ground. So they're like say 80 inches long. And you put it on the put it on the side like where your jack points are between the two
and then
tires.
You ratchet it down like this.
No, and then it has a hydraulic pump. It has a hydraulic pump, and you push the button.
Oh, a button.
Lifts your car up.
Yeah, his is nice.
Oh,
But then when you're done, you can put it in a closet or something. You can put it away. Versus like a lift that's like you bolt to the ground and it's permanent. So it's really popular, and the Quick Jacks guys, who the marketers and the brand owners of Quick Jacks like our content, but I've been hating on them for years. I'm like, this is junk, because each piece weighs 90 pounds or 100 pounds.
Right.
So you got to lug it out, and you got to store it somewhere, and it's not like your garage, Tom, where there's crap piled to the ceiling.
Well, we're gonna get to that.
I don't want
We have
extra
a surprise
stuff.
for you.
I don't want extra stuff in my garage, and so I've been adamantly against it.
Yeah.
And so I moved to this little cookie cutter neighborhood, and I can't put a lift in, or I'm not going to put a lift in. And I've had to borrow my buddy's Quick Jacks like 5 times.
And he made a video on this, and I will tell our listeners, if you like any of this, go watch the video. It's good.
And so then I had to do my thing. And so one of my marketing guy was like, look, okay, we need to sell these Quick Jacks because like you're using it all the time. And so then I go on the site, and I'm like, well, which one? They make 6 different ones, and they do a terrible job of telling you which one to get. So I bought all 6 of them.
All right.
And then I made a video saying, well, let's figure out which one you want. And it turns out the best one is the one that's really designed for trucks. That one works the best on sports cars. And that's my skill set, is to figure that out.
Yeah.
And then we took better photos, made better videos.
Because you're like top-tier product reviewer guy. Like, I don't even like saying that. That's almost like dismissive.
Well, but I'm chasing it for me.
Yes.
Like, I'm a user more than just a reviewer. Because reviewers don't use the products. They're just talking about it. Right. And so I had to eat crow and make a darn video saying, look, you guys have been right. I'm 100% wrong. Quick Jack sent me a plaque. I forget what the plaque said. Something about you're a douchebag and now you're not, kind of thing.
Thanks for making us $1 million.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we appreciate it. We bought it with this. We bought your plaque with this.
But everyone would say Quick Jacks, and I said, that's stupid. No. And I had to like make a video and say, look,
that's the
I'm
difference.
wrong.
Like here at Tom and Dan Industries, which I'm just going to now start calling it that. We will never. We will. Here's a Tom and Dan guarantee, and I think I can speak for you when I say this. We will never ever eat crow. We are always right. We are right, and eating crow is for poor people, and that's yuck. And if you eat crow, you're yuck.
My last words will be radio's dead. And they'll broadcast it on the radio. Anyway, so what are you even lifting your Porsches up for? Because I
hope he gets up because he's bigger now and slaps your face. Look how big he is.
Because you're not changing the oil, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are? Okay.
Well,
What's an insulting? Stand up and slap his face.
But you take your car to the dealership, they just mess it up.
Oh,
I don't
that
want
is
them.
true.
So you're just doing your own. Yeah.
I don't want them touching my car if I can help it. You know?
Yeah,
I don't do warranties. I'll just buy the part, and if there's something wrong, I'll just fix it myself.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Or I'll have my
That's
guy.
what you do, Tom.
Mike.
How's that hitch coming on your wife's car?
Well, I can't do anything because I'm trying to cut corners at every corner.
Some call that a circle. Here at Tom and Dad, here's another Tom and Dad guarantee. We cut so many corners, we only sell circles. Back to you, Matt.
So, speaking of my garage,
Do you really want me to put these up?
Well,
Are you in the same house?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never
We're
moved.
never
That's-
moving.
yeah,
What
yeah,
did
yeah,
I just said we'll never eat or no, that was a never eat garlic.
yeah. As soon as I
Never
moved in-
move is another one.
As soon as I moved into my house, I was like, "Oh, this is fancy. I'm dying this place." I have like too much garbage to move. Anyway, so I want to start with my tool.
You don't even know what it's called? Yeah.
Toolbox?
I want to start with
My
what's that
toolbox.
thing called?
I got two standing toolboxes, Craftsman toolboxes that I got from my dad from the 80s.
I'm going to put this picture up so Matt can see
and
this.
and
Oh, wowie.
so I laugh because if you go to obsessgarage.com, there's like obviously Matt sells toolboxes, and inside the toolboxes there are tool organizers in each drawer.
Yeah.
And then
I was showing you the one that the
screwdriver drawer.
The screwdriver.
That's what my brain looks like, by the way.
And it keeps, but that's pretty awesome. If your brain looks like that, I know what my brain looks like.
My brain looks like my toolbox.
My brain, do you know what my brain looks like?
Full of trash.
Yeah, my brain is nothing but wet, just ripped out pictures from a porno mag. Wet pieces of wet porno mag. All stuffed in my brain.
So
I have this, I don't know if you can see, there is his.
So there are both my toolboxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
We call this a standard Alabama.
yeah. So there's some stuff thrown all over the place.
This is called the Making a Murderer tool chest.
So, because I end up using a tool, and then instead of putting it back, I just throw it on the top because I'm like, I don't have time. The wife is yelling at me. I'm trying to watch football. I only have a small amount of time. And then
let me zero in on a few things here. See, we got some inappropriate stickers back there.
So you are booked so solid that the 4.5 seconds it takes to open the drawer and put
well,
the
it's not
screwdriver in.
valuable to me,
Look
Matt.
at this
You see what
drawer,
I'm saying?
Matt. Look at that drawer. Look what's in that drawer. I think those are all a bunch of old washers just laying in there.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so I in Matt's
That bag right there, that's what gets
This,
me.
the trash bag.
no, that's a bag of
That's a bag of macadamia nuts. I'm saving those.
Crystal, remember when I lost my my trailer pen? That the metal
Cotter
pen?
pens, yeah.
Well, not even the cotter pen. The
Oh
actual
my God!
whole-
Look what's on the top. I haven't seen you, old friend.
What?
Oh my God, Melissa, make a video. Oh my God, that's my baby. You have my baby sitting.
That's Daniel Sawzall.
That's my Sawzall that he borrowed from me 20 years ago, sitting right there. 19 years ago. That's my baby.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
Oh, it's in rough shape. It's all rusted. I left it outside
God,
one day.
I neglected my boy. I abandoned my boy.
There's definitely no battery in the battery charger there.
All right, you want another one?
Well, let's go to the actual screwdriver drawer that's in my
Easy
toolbox.
for you to say. Yeah.
Because and Matt has.
Oh, look at those old crusty musties.
I've stirred some paint with the handles of some of them. Some people like to go flathead first. I go handle.
Handle first, because it's the most logical. Stir with the handle where your hand has to go. Dude, you are special needs. How dumb are you? Stirred it with the handle. With the handle, you have to touch that part. You dumb.
Well, it dries.
It'll dry.
And then it turns into a nice white, so it looks fancy.
Did the handles look clean? You are so dumb.
They also, for some reason, smell like ass.
Yeah, why? Can
yeah.
you answer that question? Why do tools start to like? If you inherit your dead dad's tools, which we both have,
Yeah. They stink like ass.
they stink like ass. Why is that?
Like Andre the Giant's
Like,
boxers.
Sometimes I feel like like the ghost of my dad comes down and rubs my tools on his ass.
Is that mold?
Yeah, I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
We
What
don't
it's a combination of rust and something else.
All right, you want to
So-
show up mine? Or no, did you have another one?
No,
What was-
well, I'll show them a project later, but I want to talk about your tool organizers, and because they're so specific
I'll go to the
that
website.
every screwdriver has like a position, not only position, but it has
It can't move.
a holder so they cannot literally turn.
Look at
in
that.
Its,
Look at that. Look at that, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, the dynamic lead changed. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back to it. Oh my God, look at those.
Like,
yeah,
that's
that's
how
how
pretty
tool
that
grade.
is.
Yep.
I
yep.
mean, it is immaculate. When you go to sleep at night, does that help you sleep?
Oh,
like I'm wondering how
yeah,
your
yeah,
brain
yeah,
works.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
knowing that everything, like if I went in there and then like rustled it all up,
Yeah.
Why are you being so mean to Matt
I'm
today?
just so wondering because
Did you see how he licked his lips? Like you made him upset.
how does your brain work? Because there's a lot of people in this world that are like you. Obviously, you got a huge following. You've built this business off a lot of people that are obsessed about having their stuff
My
organized.
wife has like when you start talking spreadsheets and when I see your
Oh,
tools
Andrew's
drawer,
like this, yeah.
My wife is very similar to you in that like she would look at that and be like, oh, well done. Like that is mwah, that's the way it's supposed to look.
The problem is that screwdriver drawer took 25 hours
25
to put together.
That's a part-time job.
25 hours.
But it started as, well, let's say there's 50 screwdriver companies.
Yeah.
And then narrow that down to figure out which screwdriver companies do I like.
Right.
And then it's get the 300-page catalog from 4 of the screwdriver companies, and
Right.
then digest that catalog, and then order. To get to, I think that drawer has like 73 screwdrivers in it. It started at there were 513, and then I narrowed it down to
The
like
best
100.
73.
Yeah, and even then, the 73, you don't need 73. It's ridiculous, right? And so, but that's what I could narrow it down to. So we have stainless steel. We have ones that you can hammer on, like that have like strike through.
Oh, wow,
And then one is
okay.
your normal utility, your utility screwdriver that you use all the time. And
That's
then
a lot of paint stirrers.
yeah. That's
so
a
then,
lot.
then you narrow
I
it
see
down to that.
A lot
You
of
get
white
to-
handles.
and then you lay the screwdrivers in the drawer, and then you put the tool grid in. You have to cut the boards to fit the drawer exactly, and then you just kind of have to just start sorting. This is the hard part. You have to have this you have to be willing to commit. You just put the screwdriver in a spot, do the little holders, and then you kind of work through it, and you have to do it 3 or 4 times to get it right, and then you screw it all down, and then it has a place, and you know if you're missing one.
Yeah, that I do like because I would
Yeah.
never know.
You
like
know where it goes.
The only one that and you inspired this. The only one that I have that's like that because they're metric, and I was working on that scooter. Are all my socket wrenches, like all of them, plus like if anything's metric, it's all lined up perfectly because I was using a ton of them. And those
You
11s,
even got the 10s?
Yeah.
the 10s and 11s would walk off all the time. So
Yeah.
the reason I kept losing the 10s and 11s, so I would put them back every single time I worked on my
Yeah.
scooter because I got tired of them walking away.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had to go up to Ace and buy like
so
2
you put
extra
that
11s.
you put that 20-something hours into that drawer to get it organized, and then it's organized forever.
That's where we differ, man.
You don't believe in forever, right? Like, yeah.
There is no forever.
Well, the weird thing is you've been in the same house for 20 years, and I've been in the house for a year.
I know.
I move houses all because I want to redo it again. I want to do it again.
Yeah.
I want Matt
It's about
to-
the process, though,
In
right?
fact, I've been in this house for a year. I had it all done. I spent 200 hours. Like every drawer was perfect. And the cabinets just didn't feel right, so I ripped them out and put new cabinets in.
Oh, my God.
And
Oh,
now,
yeah.
I have to redo. I'm like 2/3 of the way through retool gridding everything because the drawers are all different. They're different size drawers, so I had to redo it all.
Do you sell the old cabinets on Facebook Marketplace?
I traded it. I did a Tom
Oh,
Van
no,
deal.
no,
I
no,
traded-
Traded it.
no.
Oh my god.
I traded it for.
Would you get pain pills? That's what he did. Oh, sorry.
I traded it for my PPF guy. So he's doing 3 of my cars.
Tom doesn't believe
Okay.
in PBF.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You don't believe in paint protection film, do you?
I didn't even know what it stood for.
He just agreed.
He was like, "I'm down with PBF." Yeah, you know me. What wrong letters? I want to show him I want him to make fun of my garage.
Okay. Well, Dan, you actually have some organization going, but Daniel has been hanging some stuff on the walls.
He's gonna make fun of it.
Which Matt's garage on Obsessed Garage, you could see it on his YouTube channel and stuff. Like, it is so immaculate. It's cleaner than an Apple store. There are no things left on the counter. I mean, there's nothing on the walls.
No.
Daniel's been hanging.
Okay, now mine, it looks like an old grandpa.
Yeah,
I'm working on mine to make it look like an old grandpa. I got a nudie. I got the nudie calendar.
Okay.
That's from our friends over at Mad Hombre Hot Sauce. So I got
you have some nostalgia in you,
yeah,
right?
I got a BDM flag. I got a music flag. I got the weather on like a good old man. You got the weather on. I got a camel mask. I got one of my custom motorcycle helmets. I got a big ass that's an American-made American flag, everybody. That's an $80 American flag.
Okay.
I don't skimp on my American flags. That's that's the Elizabeth Ross collection from Valley Forge Flags.
What's your opinion on personalization your garage and hanging some bric-a-brac?
Mine looks a little alt-right, doesn't it? And like when people walking in, they're like, "Who lives here? DeSantis?" Like what?
This guy's got some guns.
It looks gun. It does look gun-like.
I did say it looked a lot like my pop-up's garage. He was a hanging bric-a-brac.
I love bric-a-brac.
Except for the camel mask would have been a deer head.
Okay.
But he had the American flag.
What do you
then
like my flag?
Hot girl calendar.
He loved my hot girl calendar.
So
he would love my flag.
Here's the question: did you buy that flag with the intention to put that in your garage, or was it just laying in a pile somewhere?
No, it was bought.
See, that I can appreciate.
I measured because I wanted a bigger one.
Yeah.
But the 4-foot one I was going to go bigger than standard size, and the standard size is the 3-foot. So I got the 4. I was going to get the 4-foot. It wouldn't have looked right.
Yeah.
So and then I wanted a 21-inch. That's one of those stupid Amazon shows. It's something to use in the garage. But I wanted the 21-inch, but I got outvoted by Andrea.
So, Tom, is your garage, you plan it? Like, did you plan ahead and put things in there that you had designed? Like, or was it just trash?
Yeah.
I hang out in my garage, too. I sit in my garage, and I drink beer quietly.
Matt, I look at your garage, and I'm like, where do you put your Halloween decorations? Because that's what half of my garage
He's right here.
is Halloween decorations, Christmas decorations. I got 6 different bikes, the kids' bikes. I got
where do you put your
hoverboard,
bikes and your lights
electronic garbage.
So my bikes are on the wall, so I have a steady rack. So that I have four mountain bikes, and so they're all on the wall. So I have a gravel bike and then 3 mountain bikes, but they hang on the wall.
Okay,
that took a lot for me because I don't like. I used to have a shed in my old house. I put them out. That was my bike shed. Not a shed like what you're thinking, but like a dialed-in shed, right?
Yeah,
dialed-in shed.
Masturbated in his shed. Yeah.
And so
he'll work on that. He'll do a video. What's the best masturbation shed?
Kids'
buy
bikes,
20 of them.
Kids' bikes have to go. I put a spot on the back porch, right? Hang them up like the Sur-Ron and stuff we were talking about.
Okay,
that's in the back. So I have a little station for them to charge everything, where it's all wired up nicely, tied up nicely. But we have attic, so I put flooring down in the attic, and then when my wife wants the Easter crap,
a fancy attic.
I've been fighting it for years, so we kind of keep it minimal.
Yeah.
Every year, I usually throw the Christmas tree away and just get a new one, like a new artificial Christmas tree.
I like that. Ultimate waste. I love that.
New artificial tree every year.
Yeah.
I do like that. Yeah. You should burn it.
Is awesome.
You know what? You should burn it just like it's a real tree and let the black smoke. That's how they pick the Pope.
No, I just put it on the curb and Facebook Marketplace post. Come get it, and people love that.
Oh, people love that. Oh, but give me your old trees. We'll put one here at the studio.
So I've stored a bunch of stuff in my attic, but I didn't put down the floor, so I have to balance air.
I like that.
The Rubbermaid on the beams up there.
I like that.
And then some of it starts falling
dangerous.
onto the drywall and then sagging the drywall down.
I like that.
Yeah.
At any moment, your wife's old bongo jeans could kill your sons. Fall in.
It's all balanced on the beams up there.
Yeah.
And I get up
Our
there.
whole business model is balancing. You got to balance on the beams.
So how often do you buy stuff? Like 5 times, you already have it, but it's in a bin somewhere in the attic.
Oh, well,
Right,
my
like-
old lady makes me get up there and
What are you, a
bounce on the
biker
beam. No, she's like, get the garbage down, and I'm like getting it down. I'm breaking the drywall. I get it all down, and bugs have eaten a good amount of it.
Do you have bugs?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no
we
bugs.
both have
Yeah,
bugs.
yeah, well,
We'll hit our attic.
Silverfish. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
get rid of
no,
those.
no.
They
Florida.
eat crazy.
I'm doing it this weekend. My wife already told me. She's like, your Ruckus, the scooter that doesn't run, because my Ruckus needs its carb cleaned. She's
Yeah,
like, you need to move that. So we're doing Halloween this weekend. So now I have to go home this afternoon.
Yeah,
and-
you put regular ethanol fuel in there,
I know.
which is a huge mistake. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah,
in you.
I did.
Every you putting on ethanol,
I
all
should've.
small
I
engines.
should've.
That's
I
what
should've.
gets your
I should've.
carburetor.
I got it.
I've beaten my wife into submission over the last 20 years to not have a bunch of crap.
How
No.
do you do that?
No, he's
wife-
physically hitting me.
Well, I thought about that.
No, I just prey
I
on
can't
her.
do that because I'm smaller than my wife.
I prey on her laziness. She doesn't want to deal with it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so
yeah.
then I just nag her to the point of like, you're going to put this away? Like, you got to put it in the attic. And she doesn't want to put it in the attic. And so that means that most of the time she'll minimize. And every year I chip away a little bit. So we have I don't think she'll do anything for Halloween, which is great.
Does your wife go into your garage and then put the garbage by the garage door and not out right outside the garage? There's garbage cans right outside the garage door. She just throws boxes in there. And
No.
That's what I do. Yeah, I'm Crystal in this.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, is
There
Andrew?
was a time next to not to defer to side of the bed though. Before our cleaning people come, when I'm just by the side of my bed, when I drink a tiny Gatorade, I put the top on it, I just throw it on the ground. And at any moment by the side of the bed, on my side of the bed, if Maisie comes over to give me a hug goodnight, you can hear,
the trash?
she's kicking trash. You can hear the bottles. I counted them before Her Majesty's Services came and cleaned our house last week.
That's embarrassing.
28 little Gatorade bottles. 28 little Gatorade bottles.
You must have to get up to pee a lot.
Oh, Crystal
I
makes
do,
me
yeah, I
clean
do.
before the cleaning person comes. She's
What
like,
do you're hydrating before you go to sleep?
I love Gatorade, and I get cotton mouth, because of the old Chiba Weeba.
So, Matt, what is your number one seller? Like, do you have something?
It's flooring, Swiss Trax flooring.
Okay,
yeah.
so I saw that you put some in your dad's garage
Yeah.
in a YouTube video, and that Swiss Trax for my buddy Alex bought this from your website. He's a big fan of
Nice.
yours, and he bought the flooring for his house and then put it all in there. And because he's much like you, he's like obsessed with having
Clean,
yeah,
normal,
organized,
well adjusted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He wants it nice.
He'll have a project. He'll do the project.
Focused, successful.
Oh,
yeah.
he's rich and
Yeah.
successful.
Rich.
Yeah,
No, I'm
He
just
is
kidding. I'm
rich,
just
yeah,
kidding. I'm
he
just
is,
kidding.
yeah. Beautiful wife, beautiful family.
Yeah, you see what you need. I see it, and that's the most frustrating part. But actually, it puts me at ease because I'm like, I was born a different way. I can never be this way.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah. I can't do what Matt and my buddy Alex and stuff does, like with the organization. and
Open the
keep-
drawer, put the screwdriver in. I can't do it. It's impossible.
Well, I do that too, but I'm not even at that. I'm not at that level. And now that I've let my body go, I just sit in my garage under my American flag and wait to die.
Yeah. So the with the flooring, the garage flooring, is
Are you
that
thinking about doing it? Why don't you do?
too much garbage?
No,
You
but
can't
why
get it
don't
out.
you do is one just for 2025 or into 2026 because we don't have a lot of time left. Why don't you pick one thing to do to your garage?
Because every time I look at it, I tell myself the only way out of this is suicide.
Okay, that's
Why
fair. That's fair.
I'm your savior. Why don't we've been talking about this for like 8 years now? Why don't we
yeah.
just do it? I'll come down there. We'll rent a giant dumpster.
No,
But
my
it's gonna be
wife-
like hoarders. It'll be so sad.
Yeah, you're
and
all
then
sad.
she'll be out
You'll-
there.
you'll
She'll be like, no, you can't throw that away. You can't throw that away.
Send her to the Bahamas.
No, yeah, the Bahamas.
And then he'll be-
I want to go to the Bahamas. You heard the
Bahamas is fancy. We
It's the
learned that.
fanciest place I can think of. No, she's in love with all this garbage.
And then
Matt.
she'll be doing that thing.
And then
where you're
I'm like, I'll use that 2x4 one day.
yeah, you're like, you can
Could
only
you-
keep one thing. You can either keep your son's baby clothes or the French witch. Which is it?
But does she value that stuff more or money? Could we like bribe her somehow? Like get a sponsor to say, hey,
She's too emotional. It's not even her, Matt, because she would be arguing that the majority of the garbage is mine, and most of it is the kids' garbage. They don't even care about. I have
yeah, they don't want
blame
anything.
it on
sports.
them. Yeah.
They've got boxes of sports stuff.
You lazy pieces of S.
And then all the decorations. My God, I'm a slave to the decorations.
You say that just like my dad. Decorations.
Yeah. It's like there's. I've
Like
got.
why do you waste the time on decorating stuff? Like that's insanity to me.
Yeah,
Like I've never put up Christmas lights in my life, and I never will.
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
my wife, she's like, the boys love it, but I'm like, do they?
They don't give a.
Yeah, they never stand outside and are like, Dad, give me a hug. This is under they're crying.
And
They're
you're like,
never, I'm
you're
out
like
there.
Max, why aren't you coming inside? Daddy, I must stay outside. These lights are so great. I must stay
Yeah,
outside,
It's
Daddy. I
so
must.
much time and
Yes.
money and storage and like.
I know. And
Just look at the neighbor's house and let them deal with it.
That's
I
true.
know. And then, but Crystal tells me it's like, oh, this is part of the childhood they'll remember forever. And then I'm like, well, I don't remember decorating. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, as when
It's
I was
insanity.
a kid. Yeah.
God, I do remember decorating with my dad. I'm the last person to ask.
Like he would just do it. I'd go outside and be like, all right.
No, man. I'll never forget when I graduated a staple gun, which I know you would never do to your house. But,
No.
man, I would. I'd staple up there crazy. I was stapling everything.
Matt, let's end with this because I have to end with something.
A positive note.
that I believe that I'm better than Matt at.
When are we going to do the paid partnership
Okay.
sponsored by Swiss Tracks where they come in and make over your entire garage?
Well, I can get that
and
done
he
for
designs
sure.
it.
I'm almost willing to pay just to do this. You know.
It wouldn't stay that way. That's the saddest thing,
Yeah,
right? It's like
yeah,
it's like when
no,
they do
right.
the "Where are they now?" and you go back to the
Yeah,
person
they're-
fatter than ever.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. The
He's
extreme,
complaining.
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
the
you know.
extreme home makeover you gave the kids' room was a jungle gym. They ruined it.
Yeah. You go out there. Oh, we gave him a skate ramp. What's it like now? Oh, they burned it down.
They ruined it all because they're bad at life from the beginning. That's
Yeah.
why they got themselves in this mess. It's like-
You knew it wasn't gonna work.
Right, yeah.
The one thing that I believe I have over Matt that I will search the internet everywhere. I listen to Matt's. Matt does a streaming show with who's your buddy that does the show with you?
Matt.
stream.
Yeah, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Matt.
and Matt do a streaming show. And
Double Matt. We should have done it. It could have been 2 times.
And then Matt's been into running recently. Fitness, of course. So
Hey,
being,
Oh, I would
great.
destroy you in a race.
No. It's
Okay.
not about that.
All right.
Oh my God!
Check
You see
it.
how competitive he got? Oh my
I know.
God!
You're better. Well, my foot doesn't work.
I'm disabled, sir.
Yeah. I know you can beat me in the race. You're in better
yeah.
shape than me.
Yeah.
Here's where I got you. You're anti-short shorts. And Matt's like, I don't want to wear the short
Well,
shorts.
maybe he's got a big ding dong.
yeah.
He's like, I like 7 inches. I'm like, 7 inches? What are you going to?
Maybe he's got a 9-incher. That's why he needs a 7
I mean,
incher.
7 inches? You're going to the gathering of the Juggalos? Your shorts are too long. You need.
Yeah.
You are 4 inches.
You are
No.
You are, pardon me, you are
Yes.
inching into Mark Echo territory.
Yeah.
You are. It's a
Ti-
FUBU. You got some FUBUs on.
And any runner will tell you it's all about tiny shorts, and I wear 4 to 5 inches
Oof.
every time I'm running out there.
You said
5
you-
inches.
didn't you even
5
try to-
inches is even long for
Didn't
Why
me.
don't you
even-
just get volleyball spandex and wear them out there?
I want to, Matt. That's my dad. You involve into that.
Didn't you ask your guy to try and build you some experimental 3 inches?
Yeah,
Yeah. You're
it's like a condom.
They're like, no one's ever done it. I want some experimental 3 inches. Build
Yeah,
them.
just a sock.
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
You can have that win. I'll let you have
All right,
it.
yeah.
All right.
I'll let you have that.
Yo, Matt's out there
Positive note.
running with 7-incher and ones. Too hot. I'm just saying that's the one thing that I'm better at:
Oh,
short
my God.
shorts and running. Anyway, Matt, thank you for coming.
Appreciate
in.
you,
Sorry.
man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's always fun.
Obsessed Garage. Follow him on YouTube. Follow his channel. Check out all his products.
Yeah, buy some products.
I've watched Matt over the years build his empire, and it's super impressive. And it's awesome to see what someone can do when they have a dream. And I watched him do it, dude. And it's insanely impressive to me because I remember you in the studio, which is kind of sad we're still here.
Yeah, it's
10 years ago.
I remember 10 years ago you said you were going to do it. Look at us. Yay.
Yeah. We're doing the exact same
Do you
thing.
know agent
Yeah.
because he never washes his car. It would be the worst thing to get him.
Oh yeah. You should get him a whole car washing package.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something,
What do you mean drying agent?
Do you know what that is?
No.
Can you explain that to Tom a little bit?
After you've washed your car to perfection,
Yeah.
right?
Ah.
You blow it off with a leaf blower. Get the extra water off. You put a little drying aid, so that way
Yeah.
your towel has proper lubrication too, and it adds a little layer of protection.
Oh, so when you're drying it with the
When
towel,
you're drying, using a drying aid, right,
Yeah.
to help aid in drying.
It
the
will
drying
help you
process.
dry your
Okay.
car better.
I
Yeah.
use my shirt.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
Well, it never even crossed my mind to dry it. Like, if I
He's
got
just driving around the block.
if I actually got through washing it, I'm like, that's unbelievable.
We done.
I can't believe this happened. Anyway, Matt, thanks so much, man.
Appreciate you,
Thanks,
man.
everyone.
Anything else, buddy?
No, obsessedgarage.com, and we'll see you on Monday.
Per.